Peace family, how are you? I am back. Let me make sure my volume is turned up on here because I noticed the other videos were low. Okay, so hopefully it's a little higher. Right, so this will be my last video for tonight because I'm extremely tired, and then I myself have some learning to do. Um, so I gotta watch a few lectures of my brothers on the front line, right? Because I do that. I do that. I don't just teach on my page. I also learn um, from other brothers and sisters out here on the battlefield doing different things as well. Everybody has their different technique of teaching, right? So, let me see. Let me see. Okay. So, this one right here, I wanted to switch the energy a little bit, right? And I want to get down to what my purpose will actually be moving forward, the type of information that I would like to generate um, to you, right? So tonight, what I wanted to do, like I said in my other video, is time for us to prep, right? Because we don't know what's going to happen. Um, I'm going to still tell you, do not sleep on COVID, okay? Do not sleep on COVID. And if COVID is real, right? Um, if you haven't looked at 1917, 18 pandemic, I advise you to look at that because all these people on the ground is a recipe for the elimination of America, period, right? Black, white, green. In 1917/18 pandemic, it got so bad that the virus mutated where you would die in hours, right? People were standing alongside people on the side of the road, so you couldn't tell who was black and who was white. Okay, if white people was black as tar. They hate black people, but if your ass catch COVID, you will be darker than the darkest person I know on the planet. That's black, right? Just a warning. And then we can use that to our advantage because now you got Team Donald Trump, right? The supremacists ain't come out yet, but they will be coming out soon because he's going to start rallying again. And you know, their thing is not to wear a mask. See, black people on the ground, but black people are not stupid. We're still wearing our masks regardless of whom or what, because we don't know. We really don't know at this moment, and we really don't want to take that type of risk, right? But Donald Trump's team wear no masks, right? And we going to see because they are so impatient. They feeling the same way we feel now. They rather die, you know, out there cheering on white supremacy, you know, than being somewhere safe and secure, right? So, we'll be out, be smart, be responsible. Like I said, we don't know if it's real, if it's fake, and I don't want to take no chances. Still, protect the elders, protect the babies, protect yourself, right? So we get to the bottom of this, right? So speaking of that, okay, first let me stop and let my clock. I have a grandmother clock, and every hour um, it rings. How many times within that hour, and then um, every 30 minutes it do a single ring. Okay, so we know it's midnight. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, we know what's coming. So if you know what's coming, you can prepare for it, right? So tonight I wanted to do a little, build a little bit about herbs, right? Like I said, sisters, even if it's brothers on my page and you have children, right? Or if you have children, even if you have a woman and you still need to teach her, right? Um, you should take notes on the things that I'm about to present to you, right? Because I had my god sister, right? We had the same spiritual mother who was ordained by the Akan tribe in Ghana, right? Well, years ago, she was shot in her head, right? She went somewhere to meet, you know, someone in Philly, um, and she opened. She went to the house. They told her to come, and that was before we even had cell phones and stuff. Anyway, they told her to come to the house. They told her to come in. She comes in. They were behind the door, and they shot her in her head, right? But lucky for her, the bullet went in the temple and it went back around. So it did a roundabout in her head, right? But our godmother, she didn't go to a hospital to have that gunshot wound healed in her head. She went to our godmother, right? Who has been teaching us how to heal people for the longest time and who has been telling us to prepare for these days that are now here, right? A lot of people should be lucky that we've taken our time. Certain uh, people, sisters and brothers, have taken our time and mastered herbs. I had said it before, and then the sister was like, "Well, yeah, that's all good, but people need to. If they sick, they need to go to the hospital." I said, "But what happens when you come to a time when you can't go to a hospital? Then you still gonna have to know your shit. So if you are taking something for high blood pressure, right, and you can't get that medication, then your ass best know the herb that it derives from, right?" That's why I'm here. And tonight, I just want to focus on certain things since we on this thing of prepping, right? Because we know we at war. So, first, we need to, if you don't have one already, and if you don't know how to stock your food, right, and your stuff for your survival kit. So, you want a gallon of water for each person for every 3 days, right? You most definitely want that. Or whatever, uh, or 1 case of water. I would predict, right? I would do 30 cans, 30 cans of non-perishable food, right? And I would do that each time you go to the store. I wouldn't have a limit or a cap on that, right? Um, and then you want a map, you want a compass, right? Um, your cords in your house, do not throw them away because those cords could be your lifesaver if push comes to shove and you need to do certain things, right? I found a cool thing about learning how to charge your battery with an onion. I think it's an onion, but I'll get that information back out to you guys at a later date. But there, please do not throw away your cords, okay? If it broke, pop, whatever, still don't throw it away. It may save your life, okay? Um, you want some matches, right? And what you do with your matches, right? Keep them inside of a plastic Ziploc bag or whatever, right? Keep them in there so they will never get wet and they'll be prepped when you need them, right? I don't know if I said it before, but I'll say it again. You want first aid kit. You want a knife, right? You want a knife. You want a sharp. You want a knife that has sharp and rigid at the same time. You will need one of those, right? You will need a whistle, right? In case of emergency. And if you are a vain person, I'm not vain, but every once in a while I want to look at myself, right? But also, it could be used a mirror for uh, send out signals and things of that nature, right? So we're good on that. Now, herbs I want to give you today, as I spoke, right? Every last herb that I'm getting ready to give to you, these herbs we use for um, gunshot wounds, stab wounds, to clear your blood, um, and to keep you from getting infections, right? So I'm going to go down the list. The list's not even that long, and I'm already at 10 minutes. I just wanted to give you guys this information before I go to rest, right? So you want some yarrow root, right? And that's used to stop bleeding, stop the bleeding, right? Then you want calendula, that's for skin infections. Um, you want to do some maca or maca, which is a very, very, very important herb for you, right? Because with that, our ancestors has been using this herb since the beginning of time. They also used that, took that um, before battle, before they went to battle. So they'll have the energy, the stamina, and things of that nature, right? Valerian root. Valerian root is used for your nerves. If you need your nerves to be calmed, if you have muscle spasms, or if you deal with insomnia, right? Then we have something called horehound. Horehound is for sore throat, coughs, things of that nature. Uh, red clover, very important herb, especially for women, right? But do not use that when you are menstruating because you can cause yourself to hemorrhage, right? Never drink that, women, sisters, if you're on here, if you have a menstrual cycle. Do not drink red clover um, while you are already bleeding, right? But it is, if you have an infection in the blood, you would take red clover. Um, and the mother of all herbs, even though it's not my last herb on here, but it's not even an herb, but it's a must. You gotta have that along with these herbs, right? And that's honey. Honey is good. Honey, you can eat the honey. You could take the honey and you can mix it to make your salves with the other herbs to work its magic. While honey is good for all infections, any type of infections, right? Uh, if you're lucky, because I live in the United States, I don't know where you live at. I wish I can get my hands on because I'll make a whole lot of money. But poppy, the poppy seed, right? That's why America invaded Russia. I mean, not Russia, but South Afghanistan, because Afghanistan is the motherland of poppy seeds. And poppy seeds were seeds. Um, Poppy seeds make opium. So those things you people like Percocets and um, um, Indosets and all that stuff. The foundation for all of that um, is poppy seeds. They also use poppy seeds. So I think it is some here in America. Um, they use that during the Civil War. As a matter of fact, a lot of these herbs I'm speaking about were used during the Civil War. A lot of these herbs, yeah, and I know for a fact because I have a grandmother who had siblings and things of that nature during, family, I said sibling families, um, during that era. And my grandmother taught me well. Right? My godmother and my grandmother taught me well. So, poppy seeds, or if you can get the seed, if you get the plant, that would even be great. If you want that, and you will have you be pain free. Marshmallow is spelled marsh, and it's a Mallow. Because I think marshmallow is spelled different than that. Either way, just in case. That's for colds. Any type of colds, you would want the marshmallow, right? Sage, right? Sage is used to cure colds, but sage can be dangerous if you drink that acid tea, right? So I advise you never to drink that acid tea. You can take that and use it as and create a salve, right? So with the sage, we want to also add along with the sage some camphor oil, right? Because you mix the sage with the camphor oil, and you can make a salve, right? And put it on the chest or whatever, right? So we got that. Goldenrod. I call this the king the creme de la creme of all herbs, especially dealing with black people, especially in this time of COVID. You definitely need this in your cabinet because goldenrod is good for diabetes, gout, asthma, um, all of that stuff, high blood pressure, and hemorrhoids. Okay? Aloe, also aloe is used uh, for all types of skin infections, especially if you have a burn, right? Aloe will heal that in a second. Speaking of burns, if you do get a burn, my grandmother, they had a remedy where they would take cobwebs and ashes, take the cobweb and put it on there and sprinkle the ashes over top of the cobweb, right? And it dry that shit up like that. Um, Headache flowers. I don't know how many people are aware of headache flowers. They call them something else in certain parts, but my grandmother's from the south. She used to grow them. Headache flowers are used, they are plants used to draw fevers out of your body, right? So when you had a fever, they would take it, I think, boil the leaf, put it on your head, draw out all the fever. Okay? Got it? Uh, rubias or Arubas, Arubos. I'm not good with pronouncing that, but cause I call it simply the African bush tea. This is a tea that you must have in your cabinet. It's a universal tea. It's for any and everything, so please get that. Right? You also have a herb called Musa. Like I said, Moses tea. Uh, Musa uh, is a universal tea. It is also used when you are preparing people for heavy surgeries, moringa as well, and also, if I didn't say it again, hibiscus. Right? To get it, I hope you learned something about that. I definitely wanted to get you guys your little knowledge. It gets deeper. I have herbal books that'll blow your mind, right? But I'm just giving you these because these are the most important ones that you need. If you could not get to the hospital, because let me explain something to you. If COVID is real, right? If COVID is real, and I'm still listening to the reports, right? The reports are saying that all of these places are increasing in numbers with COVID, which may be. And then by the time we may see the reality of how serious this thing actually is. It could be in the moment where people are dropping within an hour in front of you because the hospitals have been overwhelmed, no place for them to go. So if you don't have any place to go, then you have no access to medications or therapeutics or things of that nature to heal you, right? So got to get those on deck because we don't know if COVID is real or not. And the goal is to keep your immune system. Speaking of immune system, I don't want to go without um, dealing with that. We already know vitamin C is good for the immune system. Also, what's called echinacea. That's excellent, but one thing about it, it'll put you to sleep. So be careful um, with that herb. Right? So that's what I wanted to get out to you guys for tonight. Um, I think each night now moving forward will be a night where I bring you a list of things you will need so we can prepare ourselves moving forward for the unknown, right? Also, if you're going to buy your fruit, since it's summertime, right? Um, my advice: just buy the fruit you want to eat for that week. Don't store all of that fruit like that, right? If you're going to get fruit, right? If you're gonna get a lot of fruit, then make sure it's frozen fruit. Frozen fruit. Only buy enough fruit or vegetables as needed, because you're not going to do nothing but be a me and put things in the refrigerator that you know is going to go bad quick. So I have to stop doing that. So a lot of things now, I get like my fruits and vegetables, or I will get fresh fruits and vegetables, but just freeze it. Keep freezing, 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 freezing. When you feel so you have enough, then you know you start just going out buying an orange and an apple. Because once you have these things stored, don't touch it. Please do not touch it. That's the goal of storing your food. You know, while it's plentiful, you know, do your thing, but what your goal is to start stacking. Because here we go. June 21st is the first day of spring, right? That's when everything comes to light. That's when everything is being grown. So then we go into, when we get into September, we're going into the harvest season. This is when you got to get everything out of the crops and prep for the coldest winter, because this will be the coldest winter ever. Oh, yes, indeed. I ain't talking Sister Soldier type either, right? It's gonna be this winter is gonna be no joke, especially knowing what's happening right now on the ground between COVID and these riotings, right? And another thing is because we just don't know. Um, People over here fucking up the grocery stores and they're doing a lot of things, and we just don't know when the shortage is coming, because there will be a food shortage. Don't forget that you have brothers and sisters. I'm gonna stop this, and then I'm gonna go a little bit further with it. Let's do that. All right.